Hi guys, welcome back to Mandy's Corner Pub. Come on in, pull up a stool, relax, and let's get started with Rising World, shall we? Okay guys, for those of you that watch some of my 7 Days to Die videos or follow me on Twitter or whatever, you've probably heard me mention that I was going to start this game. Look at how gorgeous. This is just a beautiful game, and I went ahead and got this one started. Let's see. Now, this game is an early alpha, so there will be some issues, but for the most part, it's a wonderful game. And for early alpha, I am surprised at how incredibly well done it is. This, as you can see from the top, was just a shack I found that was falling apart, and I'm going around the outside, upgrading, reinforcing it. You can find these little shacks scattered throughout the map in different areas. I've got another game that I play, just for fun, that I found one of these on and started. I actually turned it into a pretty house. I may show it to you guys one day, but what is this? Potatoes, I think. Yep, potatoes. Yes. But I picked this one when I found it to start our little homestead because it's right here on this, and I can mine to my heart's content. As you can tell, a goat has gotten stuck down in there. I cut him a few different paths out, and for some reason he's not taking advantage of those. Not sure why. Now, with this game, you do have to eat. Stamina is an issue when you're running. These little pools of water everywhere are great. Bears are a real threat in this part of the world. In some of the other parts of the world, you've got tigers, jaguars, I think it is. So, yeah, some of the animals are a threat. I thought it was funny. In 7 Days to Die, the first time I ever died was at the paws of a stupid bear. And here in Rising World, a bear was the first thing to kill me. So, yeah. But what we're going to do is we're going to, like I said, finish upgrading this all the way around, clear this back a little bit, and we are going to build a house that comes off a little walkway from the shack. And we'll have our water source right over there, the little pond. We'll put in a farm, a barn, several things we can do here. And as for the shack, if you've never played Rising World, some of the first things you want to do is build some of your crafting stations, such as you've got the workbench here. That's the first thing you build. This is your block bench. With it, it's pretty self-explanatory. You could see all the different types of blocks you can make for building. I love the building mechanics of this game and the variety. There's endless possibilities with your building in this game. It's really amazing. And then you've got your saw bench. And with your saw bench, you've got construction, resources, seating, tables, decoration. I thought this was really neat. You can make vases, ceiling fan, jack-o'-lanterns, Christmas trees even. It's just, you can really fix your place up nice. Over here, I think I've got food in this one. Yeah. We got a bunch of food stored in this one. This is all gardening stuff. Well, wait a minute. My apples and tomatoes and potatoes ended up in there somehow. And this is just stuff for the furnace over here. Use your furnace to make your iron ingots and such as that. Use your iron ingots to make weapons, tools, a variety of things. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and take this with me. Let's put this away. spruce saplings. Let's go ahead and get these back down here and put them in the chest they belong in. Okay. I am going to take a watermelon with me to eat. Oh, and this, your water skin. You can't drink, as far as I have found. Anyway, I've heard others say that you can. As far as I have found, you can't drink directly from the ponds and such. You need a canteen or a water skin for that. You get your water skin by taking the hide from an animal, the pelt, and stringing it up on this tanning rack. Then you take your hunting knife and use that to turn it into leather. Let's see here. I'm going to just dump some of this off in here. We need lumber. There's a variety of things we need to gather today. We have a lot of resources. And you can make a wooden sword when you first start the game, but it's not nearly as effective as the long sword or some of the many other weapons that are available. Let's see here. Lumber. Why are they in two separate spots? Okay, that's why it only lets you stack 32 at a time. Okay. When you start the game, this is what you will start off with, is a stone axe and pretty much nothing else. As soon as you start the game, you need to start running around, chopping down trees, gathering your resources, and start getting yourself built up. While I'm right here, let me go ahead and show you some of the weapons that can be made. Okay, you've got your stone axe, wooden sword, long sword, small battle axe. Those things look cool. I think that's the next thing I'll make. Small mace, the morning star. I'm definitely going to be making one of those. Warhammer, crossbow, musket, and I actually did find some musket balls in another one of these little cabins. I think it was in this game, maybe in one of my others, my personal game. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Repeater rifle, of course, arrows, musket balls, clip, and see, you've got a variety of weapons to make to use against the wildlife that would harm you or just for hunting. One of the things I like about this game is a lot of people, me included, I know it's silly. I know that they're just pixels, but I can't bring myself to kill them. That little goat right there, he's been there since day one. I cannot bring myself to kill him. Now, when an animal is attacking me, oh, by all means, I will kill it. And then I'll use its pelt and its meat, whatever else I get from it. But normally, I just can't bring myself. Oh, apples. Pick these. Apples, watermelons, they are great for filling up your food, as well as your hydration. You can look down in the right-hand corner here, and you can see you've got a little fork and knife that represents your food, and of course the little canteen represents your hydration. Okay, my water skin is full right now, but I do need to drink some. So to drink, you simply equip your water skin or your canteen, and you hold down, well, right click on it and hold down. You use your secondary action, in other words. And you can see it'll start getting greener the more you drink. And to fill it up, you hold down your secondary action as well. And you see you filled your bottle. Okay. And I'm also running low on food. So you see we have a watermelon in here. Equip your watermelon. Right click and hold. And it cuts the watermelon into pieces. Then you just right click and hold to eat. See, you ate a slice of watermelon. Okay, now our plans for this. The great thing about this game is you can build and build and build. You can create a whole world if you want to. So, since we're going to have our house and everything up here, that area down there, starting from about right there near that pool and going over to that other little pond, I'm going to build a big village. We're going to have a market, blacksmith shop. We're going to have all of that. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be great. Ah, pumpkin. There we go. Oh, and what I was saying earlier about, surviving without killing the animals to eat. There's a carrot. You could go and you could find watermelons, carrots, all of those things scattered everywhere. And you can live off of those, but also, and this is going to sound really horrible. Hello, Picky. Oh, and you can pick these as well. All these flowers, cotton, we'll need that. But those flowers, you can actually place them around your homestead, use it for decoration. But, why did I just hear an elephant? There are elephants in this game, but they're not supposed to be in this area. That was strange. But these pools, if you go in them, alright, just a second, you'll start hearing bubbling noises, and you could see above your health bar, it starts going down, your oxygen level, so you're drowning. Well, the same thing happens with the animals, but I've noticed most of them get in there and they can't get out. So a lot of times what I do is I just check the pools, and if I find an animal laying in it, I take their meat, their pelt, whatever, That's one way to get your meat and your pelts without having to kill if that's something you don't want to do. Now, a lot of people, they like to hunt, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as you're hunting for food, even in real life, I don't have an issue with it. I'm a big animal lover. I don't like trophy hunting, but if you're hunting for food, that's a different story. But you can hunt, you can kill these animals, take their hides, their pelts, and there are animals everywhere. So in this game, if you starve to death, you have nobody to blame but yourself, basically. Now, right over there, you can see the pine trees. There are wild boar, deer, bears, and several other things in there. And they're not quite as friendly as these little critters around here. So if you go into the pine forest in this game, I suggest you have a weapon ready. The bears will come after you quite quickly. Like I said, the first thing that killed me in this game was a bear. Where did that tree go? I was going to show you guys how the trees work, and that one just... Did it roll down the hill? Oh, see it down in there with that poor little pig? I'm sorry, Piggy. Let's see, is this one too steep for me to get down in? Whoa! Oh! And see, you will take fall damage in this game, so you have to be careful. There are a lot of these around, and a lot of these are just caves. But if I'm understanding correctly, I haven't found one. I'm sorry you're stuck down here. We may both be stuck down here now. Oh, me. Okay, pickaxe. But I have heard that in a lot of these, you actually find a underground dungeon. Let's see, I have a torch on me. Yes, so. Oh. Here we go. And from what I have heard, the dungeons in these things are amazing. Okay, that goes to a dead end. What's down here? You do have to be careful exploring these areas, though, because there are spots for you to fall even further and end up, hurt or dead. You will die in this game. When you first start a game, you can go into your settings and it will have it set for you to lose everything upon death. You can go in there and change that if you want. I did, just simply because I was just starting the game and I wasn't sure, how I was going to have to go about getting everything back. Your corpse will show up. You can reloot your corpse, things of that nature. Okay. Let's see. Eventually, at some point in this game, we will see if we can find one of those dungeons everybody talks about. There's one of those, alpha things where you're popping up through the edge there. Alright. Let's see if I can bust myself a way out of here. I can always use the stone anyway. There we go. Hey, yo, pig. You got a way out now. But there are different biomes in this game. You've got a snowy biome. You've got the forest. You've got this kind of like plains area. You got the savannah, which is where you'll find giraffes and elephants and tigers. And trust me, the tigers do attack. The elephants don't attack unless you aggro them. Otherwise, they're just pretty peaceful animals. I have heard, I haven't tried it yet, that they added husbandry and possibly animal taming to this game. I've heard that, but like I said, see, there's a chicken. But like I said, I myself have not tried it yet. I'm new to this game. Basically, guys, we're going to be learning this game together. And I think it's going to be rather fun. There's another one of those. But okay. Now that I've explained a little bit to you about the game and just kind of run around and let you see a little bit of the scenery, like I said, it is a beautiful game. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. But let's go ahead and gather some of our resources. Now, with this game, because there is a lot of resource gathering and it can be kind of grindy, some of it I will end up having to do off camera because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me constantly mining and chopping down trees, all that sort of thing. But I will try to do most things on camera. Yes, Bessie, I hear you. Moo. Now, you can... Let's see how much space I have. Yeah, I should have plenty of room. Alright, with these fruit trees, you can chop them down. Just like you do with the regular trees. Usually when you chop a tree down... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Usually when you chop a tree down, you get the wood... and at the end of it, alright, you chop the tree down, few whacks, it turns into this. Now, each tree, depending on what type of tree it is, depends on how many whacks it takes it to break down, but, oh, me, did this one not drop it? Or are you hiding it? Well, that's no good. Anyway, a lot of times when you chop the fruit trees down, you'll get a sapling. And you do that with the regular trees as well. And with that sapling, you could take it back to your base and you can plant it and have your own apple or whatever type of tree it is growing. Let's see if this one, I'll do it real quick. It's going to be getting dark on me here in a minute. And as soon as it gets dark, I'll show you. This place is really beautiful at night. It's gorgeous. I'll show that to you and then show you what you can do to kind of speed the nighttime up and get back to daytime as quickly as possible. Oh, there's this one dropped saplings. Although it's just a birch tree, but you just pick these up. And like I said, you could take them home and plant them at your base. Let's see if I can get one out of this one real fast. There it is. And with the tall grass, you do kind of have to hunt for it a little bit, but yes, this one dropped us a sapling. So now we have a cherry sapling. Now, these, I'm sure you saw me do it a while ago. You could just pick them, or take this, chop it down, and you get the seedlings. You could do that with the tomatoes, several other things. So, yeah, it comes in quite handy. Here's another one of those little shacks. See, this is what ours looked like when I first found it. And, of course, I am slam full because I really want to take some of this stuff. Okay. You can go ahead and eat some of this stuff and yes, I could tell I'm already pretty well full, but I want to go ahead and eat these and not waste them to get them out of my inventory so we can have those slots to pick up some of this stuff. And I don't think that's going to give me enough. Now, this is a good thing. You can make the clocks if you choose to. The clocks will tell you what time of day it is, such as that. You can make a map. You see, I've already done that. There's a flare. I cannot remember. That's something I haven't really checked into much yet. The records. You use those. Well, I'll show you those. A lot of you probably won't even know what the things are that I'm going to show you that you make with those. It's, maybe I'm showing my age, but, well, you'll see. I'll just leave it like that for now. A lot of times when I find little places like this, and this is something that I could use to make, yeah, this is a nice little location. Let me go ahead and mark this place. Do I have blocks on me? Oh, no, I don't. I didn't come prepared. I've got a lot of birch saplings, so we'll get rid of that. Toss that out. I'll toss those for now. I've already got a bunch of yellow flowers. We'll toss those. I was going to just mark this place to come back and get all of this, but... Oh, why did I put it in the wrong spot? Okay, once these chests are empty, hold down your interaction key. I think it comes standard set as F. I changed mine to E. And you can pick those up. Let's see what else we can get rid of. So I can go ahead and pick up some more of this stuff. Okay, you can do the same thing with this old bookshelf. I think these just add a little cute added decoration, which the bookshelves you can make yourself don't look like this. They're, of course, nice and neat and all of those things. So let's get rid of that. This old piano, you can make pianos that look nice and neat and brand new. This is an old one, and I like those. I think they've got some character. I just think they're cute. So now let's equip my sword before we go too much further. Now, one problem with this game I have found is I'm still having issues figuring out exactly how to use the map to find my way home. And look at that. Look at that. Is that not beautiful, guys? It's gorgeous. It really is. Okay, well, I will show you guys about sleep and all of that next time. I just want to do a quick short video to show this to you guys, introduce you to Rising World, and we will be doing a lot more of this on Saturdays. Grey Ghost and I will be streaming this together. We've got plans in the works for building pretty much all over the map. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you check that out. And for right now, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.